There's a number inside every one of your cells, and it has been counting down since before you were born. You can't see it. You can't feel it. But it is quietly setting a limit on how many times your body can repair itself. Today, we're going to find that number and figure out exactly what happens when it hits 0. Every cell in your body carries chromosomes, long strands of DNA coiled up tight. But the ends of those strands aren't just DNA. They're capped, like the plastic tips on the end of a shoelace. Those caps are called telomeres. Scientists didn't even know they existed as a countdown mechanism until the 1970s and 80s, when researchers studying pond scum in human cells pieced together why chromosomes kept shrinking with every copy. The discovery eventually won a Nobel Prize. Their whole job is protection. Without them, the ends of your DNA would fray, stick together, or get read as damage and deleted by your own cells. Here's the problem. Every single time a cell divides to make a new copy of itself, it can't quite copy the very end of the strand. So the telomere gets a tiny bit shorter. Not the important DNA, just the cap. But that cap is not unlimited. Picture a shoelace tip wearing down a little more every time you tie your shoes. Eventually, there's no plastic left, and the lace starts to fray. Your cells divide billions of times over your life. Skin, blood, the lining of your gut, replacing themselves constantly. And every replacement clips the cap a little shorter. When a cell's telomeres get short enough, something remarkable happens. The cell doesn't just get worse at its job, it stops dividing completely. It goes dormant permanently, a state scientists call senescence. Multiply that across billions of cells over decades, and you get something we have a very familiar name for: aging. So can you slow the clock down? Partly, yes. Chronic stress and poor sleep are linked to faster telomere shortening. Regular exercise and strong social connection are linked to slower shortening. But here's the part most people get wrong. None of that resets the clock. It only changes how fast the hands move. The starting length itself, the number you were issued, is set almost entirely before you're born, coded into the DNA your parents gave you. Which means part of your future was decided in a moment you have zero memory of and zero control over. When telomeres finally run out in enough cells, tissues stop repairing efficiently. Wounds heal slower. Organs lose resilience. It's not one dramatic switch. It's 1,000 tiny locks clicking shut, one cell at a time for years. Scientists can now measure telomere length in a lab and get a rough read on someone's biological age, a number that can be older or younger than the years on their birth certificate. Two 40-year-olds can carry two completely different telomere readings. One might have the cellular age of a 30-year-old, the other of someone pushing 60. Same years lived, different clocks ticking underneath. That's why some researchers now treat telomere length less like a fortune-telling number and more like a dashboard warning light, a way to catch which habits are quietly costing you years while there's still time to change them. So somewhere inside you, right now, that countdown is still running. It started before your first breath. It's been running through every year you can remember, and it will keep running long after this video ends. You are not just aging. You are the readout of a clock you never got to set.